great. Oh wait, can't do it again. Better movie.
Yeah. Boy,
We're gonna market this with 2 A-list, ex A-list actors,
former A-list, and one that definitely hasn't been anywhere near that in a long
Chase,
time.
Dan Aykroyd star in R.L. Stein's Zombie Town.
The year of subpar horror movies continues. Welcome back to Coming This Summer.
Guys, this movie sucked.
J.B. Martin, Ryan Superbad, Sharp.
Just straight up sucked. I mean, like, I know a couple people who, are on our show.
We
wanted us to like this movie.
Yes, and we know personal, like some of the people that like kind of were involved in the movie.
Yeah.
Around, like
indirectly, but
like from some
projector, man.
Some of the stuff.
Oh yeah. This movie sucked. Just straight up sucked. I don't even want to sugarcoat that because it was bad.
Okay,
down to acting, writing, set design, makeup.
I didn't hate the set design. And I liked...
It's really just the movie theater.
No, it was. But the town was nice. Yeah. The Canadian town. I liked the shots. I didn't actually hate the zombie makeup because I feel like what they were going for was a purposeful like ode to the old stuff. So I actually didn't hate that.
Yeah.
Honestly, none of the technical stuff in the movie was off for me. It was like a low budget kids Halloween movie. And then, for some reason, they decided to not hire actors, just random people, I guess, off the street at the bus station.
Ugh. So our 2 main characters...
Holy shit!
Mike and Amy, which I think is the main character name of every Goosebumps book.
Can I start, though? I counted. The mom says Mike's name in the beginning of the movie 5 times.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, you're running late for school, Mike.
Mike, you better sure you get there, Mike.
Mike, you got to think of something you love about this town, Mike.
And the kids who are like the Carver fans go like, Mike. You got to let us in, Mike. We got to get in there, Mike. You got to show us the movie, Mike.
As 2 people, and
his name
we
Mike?
Never say how good writers we are, but we are writers. That is literally lesson number 1 about that is such a flaw for a beginner writer to move dialogue by, hey, character name.
Mike.
Holy shit, how did that make it in?
I don't know. That's opening.
I was already worried.
That was the opening scene.
That's what I'm saying. Like, the opening Chevy, like the reporting stuff was fine. Like the over-the-top Canadian reporter, like it opens, and then they show the clip of the movie with Chevy Chase, and that was fine.
Night at the mausoleum.
Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
Night at the museum.
Right. Yeah, they're making fun of that. The special effects are fine for what it's supposed to be. I'm like, okay, like this is gonna be okay. And then the main character talks, and you're like, and then the mom says his name 5 times before he can get out of the house, and I'm like, and he's talking to his friend, the girl who he ends up, and she is even worse than he is, and I'm like, holy shit, the 2 main actors they've got to carry this movie.
They suck.
And somehow they got like the dude from Mission Impossible as the only like real actor besides Dan Aykroyd in the movie. Yeah. And he's fine. He's like funny, and he's like, you can clearly go, well, this guy knows how to act.
Ethan Hunt's boss from Mission Impossible movies. It plays
is the main character's boss.
Yeah. But he plays goofy zombie.
But he's like, he's a goofy guy that gets turned into a zombie that plays an even worse goofy zombie.
It's like Billy whatever from fucking Hocus Pocus. Yeah.
Wait, this movie is an hour and 21 minutes.
I know.
Okay.
45 minutes in, it takes for the zombie shit to happen. For them to play the movie that turns the whole town into zombies, which is the premise for this movie, it's 40 fucking minutes in. How? How do you need that much premise for a fucking Goosebumps movie?
I can't get over how bad this movie was.
It's really bad. I had to go watch Jack Black Goosebumps to get the R.L. Stein stank out of my mouth. And that movie's all right.
The first one's really decent. The second one's okay. And it's only okay because Jack Black rides in like a hero in the last 20 minutes and saves the literal movie. Not just in-universe movie, but he shows up to save the movie. Yeah.
So R.L. Stein's cinematic universe ain't looking that promising with Zombie Town here. You were like, Zombie Town was terrible, and I'm like,
I was super mad.
It's
I
bad.
love Dan Aykroyd, and I know he's nuts, and people say he's nuts in real life and all that.
They had to get his vodka, his Crystal Skull vodka was on a shelf in the fucking theater.
He zoomed in on it. Like he's like drinking it throughout the movie. At the end of the movie, he goes to take a sip and goes, and then like okay. I don't want to turn this into like a 20-minute shit on it fest, but
rant. Yeah.
I've got to understand. We have to make some calls to who produced this, because if this could get made, and I understand R.L. Stein is a huge name, but we're not R.L. Stein.
Dan Aykroyd, probably sunk some money into
But at the
this,
same
maybe.
time,
I don't know.
no one said get a better script writer. And as writers ourselves, I don't want to shit on people, but holy fucking shit.
It's like it is a Goosebumps book, right? Like it's based off a Goosebumps book.
It's a book.
See, that's where I kind of think the writing came in. I don't think they wrote this movie. I think they took that Goosebumps book.
You still have to screenwrite it, though. You still have to transfer
and made
it from
into
page.
A script. That's what I mean.
You fix that.
Yeah.
because the book says Mike a few times to let the reader remember his name. You don't need that.
That's it.
You
Felt like
strike through
they
the mics.
1-to-1 Game of Thrones Song of Ice and Fire to season 1.
Hey, Mike, you're running late.
Zombie Town.
Thanks, Mom. Have a good day at school. Okay,
Mike.
I don't need Mike 10 times.
Have a good day. Did you get your lunch, Mike? You forgot your lunch, Mike.
Mike.
I'm gonna.
And
Mike and Amy is the name of every fucking Goosebumps character. I shit you not, man. And they literally make that joke. They're like, "Oh, Mike and Amy sounds like two people in a basic horror story."
Yeah, this isn't a movie. That line
And,
now
like,
that's in everything.
The main character has some like trauma with zombies. Fucking what? What? Because he watched a zombie movie when he was too young and he's afraid of zombies? What the fuck are you talking about,
the
man?
Movie eventually,
this movie sucks.
The movie eventually, yeah, he's right. After like 30, 40 minutes, you finally...
It's 35 to 40 minutes.
You finally
before
get like, they put the
appear.
movie on, it's just a white screen, but really it's not. All these... That's what I'm saying. They spent the entire budget on this part of the movie because the CGI looks good.
Coming out of the projector.
It looks pretty good. It takes the town over, and you're like, okay.
So the premise is John Carver, whatever dude,
Dan
has
Aykroyd.
been making movies with
He
the
made
help.
back in the old days, yeah, and then he
Right.
just mysteriously stopped making them,
Mhm.
and no one knew why.
Mhm.
But then we find out in this really bad dialogue scene that's with 20 minutes left in the movie that
yeah,
he somehow, unclearly,
trap the souls.
got this technology cursed thing that he wears around his neck.
He has like an Ankh like symbol, basically an ancient Egyptian symbol around his neck from one of his movies.
It's the most hollow back. They
and
didn't give you
all
enough-
his movies, turns out they're not movies.
No, it really turns
and
you
they're
into a
real
zombie.
zombie.
To make them like authentic movies. But once the movie's done and put into the thing, the souls
it traps
are
the
trapped.
soul of all the cast members in there. Fuck off. That's a good premise,
So
but you
he's
made
the bad. He's
it
like
took
the
45 minutes to get that.
right, but he's like plays that like he's like put the movie on. Never mind, don't put the movie on. You know, so he's like the bad guy. Then he's like, quick, give me the movies back so I can be the good guy. Like.
And then there's also a part where Mike walks in and Mike grabs the tape and Mike then goes and Mike says and Mike goes, ready, Mike, this is Mike's scene.
Right.
So Mike goes, he takes the one half of the case, projector case, and
Who
goes,
does?
Mike.
Okay.
And he goes, why should I save the town? I don't like anybody in this town anyway. And
Yeah.
then runs off with the fucking other half of the projector
Because
case.
They only had an hour and 20 total fleshed out, and this was 20 minutes. So like this movie wouldn't have been this. You're right. This would have been a Disney plus 45-minute special at Halloween.
I know, and I wish it was. And
It'd
I
have
wish
been
it
better.
was, and it
Cram
would have
this
been
into
way
45
better.
minutes.
Yeah,
Oh, by the way,
yeah.
it's got Chevy Chase.
And
is
Dan Aykroyd.
only in it for maybe
5
90
minutes?
seconds.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
not even in it for 2. He's in the opening scene and he's in that mirror scene, kind of.
Oh yeah,
at
he's
the
at the end.
Kind of. Like in a pre-recorded thing that they did on set on a blue screen.
Oh my god! So 45 minutes in, we figure out that it's like two halves of this projector case. If we put them back together, put the movie in, and stop the film, we save all the souls and save all the zombies.
And then you got to burn the movies
And then you got to burn the movies
for some reason.
But Mike fucking runs off with it because and then he goes home and sees a zombie mom who goes, laundry.
And then, shit you not, he goes, I know what it is I love about this town. And then runs out the door. And I'm like, what? How does he now know what he loves about the what is happening?
His mom, Bean. God, it's so obvious. He saw his mom who's still doing fucking laundry as a zombie. What the fuck is the problem with being a zombie then? Fucking you got Kittredge who can still drive. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like the zombies can drive, they're working, they're watching movies, they're just living.
Drink? Sounds good.
Yeah.
What the
How
fuck?
is this a PG-13 movie, by the way? There was
How is
nothing
it-
outside of a
how is
PG.
it-
This is a PG movie.
Yeah.
This is a, if you're 11
This
year
is
old.
a fucking G-rated
This is a-
movie. Yeah.
My kids, my two
They,
younger boys would probably love this
Amy
movie.
says piss.
Oh, that's true.
That might be the
and I think
only thing that
I think
makes it.
someone says asshole. I
Okay.
think, Mike, you're being an asshole.
Okay.
And that right there, I
That
think
right
gets
there,
you PG-13.
PG-13.
Seriously.
Unfortunately,
But
yeah.
for real.
Right there. Literally. And Chevy Chase alone
That probably
knocks
got
that
you.
shit up to an R. So
But yeah, if you have some kids and you want to put something on in the background
For
because it's
Halloween?
high production, as far as the movie, not the acting or the dialogue or any of that, but the movie itself,
it's put together well.
it's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
How did R.L.
It
sign
stays
off
on the same
this?
lane the whole time at
Yeah.
least. Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I know.
really it reminds me of Halloween Town.
Yeah.
It's not a
But
good
Halloween
movie.
Town's
but
better
yeah,
than this.
But yeah, this was made now.
Yeah.
Like this, if this would have been made in the 90s, I'd go, okay.
Halloween Town has the excuse because it's
Because
so
it was in
fucking
the 90s.
old. Yeah.
Because I mean, if you told me this movie was filmed in the 90s, I'd go, oh, okay. Well, then this makes a lot of sense. Then I get it.
I kind of think that's what they were going for because it is like a Goosebumps
But you
thing,
need like, actors.
Yeah.
I don't. You never hear me go, I'm an actor. I could out act
But it's
that
not
kid.
the 90s because they're like fucking texting with iPhones.
Yeah, they do that whole text scene. They got to get fancy. So I'm saying the movie is shot really well. He like texts and text like rolls
Overlays?
onto the screen, and I'm like, what the fuck?
I know.
Spend the budget on the actors, guys.
I know. Or the zombie fucking effects. Yeah. God damn it. God damn it. Yeah. I think I'm gonna give
this.
another.
This is my lowest, I think, of all time on this channel.
What do you? I want your number first.
3.
Wow.
I was in pain. I was in pain watching
this movie is really bad. There's nothing funny about it. There's nothing scary about it. There's not
It's
even
cringy.
like Dan Aykroyd couldn't even save this
Nope.
fucking movie. Like Chevy Chase is not in it at all, and he got second billing.
It is. It says Dan Aykroyd and Chevy
Chevy
Chase's Zombie Town on
and
the
all
poster.
Chevy Chase scenes are in the fucking trailer.
Everything.
Every scene zombie Chase.
He
is
has
in.
legitimately like 4 lines, and then the end he has another 2 or 3, and then they repeat them.
And the 4 lines at the beginning are a scene from another movie directed by Dan
universe.
Aykroyd's character in universe.
So you
it's
don't
not
even
like,
actually get him.
No. And then at the end, he's a ghost. So like he's not in the movie as a person at all. Fuck this movie. You're right. I'm probably gonna give it. I'd give it a 4 because I think I'm gonna chalk a little bit of it up to it being a Goosebumps movie.
See,
But
I
in
think
that
it's the
case,
opposite.
Don't
I had
put it in theaters.
expectations.
Put it on Disney Plus only.
Straight to streaming.
Fucking forget about it.
Straight to streaming.
Yeah. That's what
Then
you should
I would have bumped it up a little more.
DVD,
This
bro.
is a movie that we have to hunt down and drive 50-mile round trip to go see. You know what I mean? Like this
not
isn't
worth it.
This isn't
Not
like,
worth it. Right. Yeah, it wasn't a hop down to our local theater. Yeah, fuck this movie, man.
It's not a good movie.
No. God, we were negative Nancy's. I need a good fucking movie, man, or I'm gonna
today
pop.
hasn't been-
I'm gonna fucking pop.
today hasn't been great
This
for
week.
movies.
Next week we get fucking Expendables. God damn it, dude. Fuck.
That's gonna be the highlight, probably.
Fuck.
Unfortunately,
Yeah, creator I'm looking forward to.
That might be
'cause it's
good.
got actors I like.
that'll be super good or massively disappointing.
I know, because it promises.
It's probably gonna look breathtaking and be.
It promises a lot of spectacle,
It
so that's
does.
why I'm excited. I need a spectacle movie. I need something. I need to sink my teeth into something, man. Not these zombie towns,
So-
bottoms, and my big fat Greek
got
wedding 3s.
Reviews for Bottoms. We got reviews for
I hate September.
a haunting in Venice, which has been the highlight of our week so far.
Oh
That
God,
was
I
at
totally
least-
forgot that movie even came out.
That was at least entertaining.
It was decent.
It was a
Yeah.
decent
It was good.
movie.
Yeah.
I didn't walk out of there going, "Oh my God!
Yeah,
oh my
fuck
God!"
that. Yeah, it wasn't like. Did you give Asteroid City lower than Zombie Town?
Oh, this is way worse than Asteroid City.
Yeah,
This was worse. This was absolutely worse than
Asteroid City was at least pleasant to look at.
Asteroid City left you on the edge of your seat until the credits roll, and you were confused as why
You were
nothing ever happened.
hoping for payoff.
Right. At least that you had good actors and good scenery, and they were doing
true.
things that led you to almost thinking something was going to happen.
That's true. In our review, we said the performances made it.
Were great.
Yeah.
It just nothing happens.
Nothing
It just
happens.
spins in a wheel.
This nothing happens. The movie's garbage.
movie's
and the
garbage.
acting shit and the writing shit. Yeah, I wish it was Wes Anderson's Zombie Town.
Yeah, 'cause
Then
at
maybe
least-
I would have liked it.
Oh man.
Guys, go check out. Yeah, Bottoms review, Asteroid City review. We got fucking Haunting in Venice, Spider-Verse, Transformers, Barbie,
Everything.
Oppenheimer, Transformers, Oppenheimer, Barbie.
If it's come out this year, we've pretty much
fucking
seen it.
Same loop. Indiana
Yeah.
Jones. Yeah, Mission Impossible 7 Part 1. Yeah. Go check it out, guys. Check out our movie channel. It's pretty cool. You should.
It's pretty
check it out.
cool.
Yeah.
It's pretty amazing. It's pretty
Check it out.
fantastic.
I'm gonna put this one on BS Plus to shake things up.
That's why I want you to watch another teen movie, because that movie
It is that over the top.
the-
I wish this movie was that over the top the whole fucking time.
then it would be
Not
fine.
when let's have a sit down circle where we can all talk about our trauma. Like
But then
it's
they-
the wrong
but
movie.
then they make
The
rape,
wrong
they make
movie.
rape jokes.
Yeah. Then they make a domestic rape joke, and then they also go on to she's like telling her story about getting sent to juvie and killing people, like
That's what
it's
I mean,
real
like,
trauma.
it's-
when it's not, and it's like sad music, harpsichord, fucking
Yeah, they
hit,
zoom
slow
in. Like
pan.
she sells it hard, and you're like, well, wait a minute, you
Like,
guys.
but that's a fake story,
Right. Well, because at
And, like,
first
I
they're
know
like,
that.
we were in juvie. Really? No, not really. And then like she starts telling this story, and you're right. It gets to the point where like, well, were they actually in juvie? And then they were lying about lying.
Right, because she's selling so fucking hard.
Right, and he's right.
It's like the writers wrote
They-
that scene like they actually went to
the
fucking
violin's
juvie.
playing.
Slow zoom.
And she's like, man, and her
Sad
eyes
music.
are like darting, and she's like, and
Slow zoom.
and the things that I had to see, and she's like, and they're showing the girl that she's in love with, kind of like, it is, oh no, that was all just I got you.
No shit.